Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Diddy, and you're checking out
Black American Expat Radio.
Keep it locked to hear the world premiere.
Tuned in to another edition of my podcast series here on the Black American Expat podcast channel. It's time for me to get back active over here on this channel. We're going to be doing more and more podcasts in the upcoming future, so you guys stay tuned. Also, we just wrapping up a live on my other channel, on my main channel, and I try to do these live shows every week, at least once a week or sometimes twice a week. We try to do a live over there where we have the panel open most times. And we did one today on Passport Bros, lives and dreams being sold. And why don't one talk about the dark side and manipulation of fraud? We dealt with a whole lot of things. You guys go check out that live we did earlier over there. And not only watch it, but like it so we can work our way through the algorithms. Because I have a lot of people that support the channel a lot, but you guys forget to hit the like button, you know. And that hurt a player because we're not in the algorithm, and a lot of time people don't get to see our videos because we already shadow banned over there. Because at the beginning of COVID, you know, we was doing a lot of videos on that, and then we was very unaware that can get you shadow banned. So that what happened with us, because we was very vocal on that channel. Because I've always, like when I first started doing YouTube and social media, I've always enjoyed having the freedom of speech. You go to these different outlets and platforms, but no, it's no longer the same way. We no longer have the same liberty and freedom that we once had. So we got to be very careful with how we set things and how we word things because of the algorithm. And then it'll put you way behind where people won't see your videos or your content, and you'll just fade away into darkness. So yeah, make sure if you guys enjoy the content that you hit the like button, and not only that, but you share the information. We did pretty good over there today, though. Hope you guys check it out. A lot of people making money on the Passport Bros movement, capitalizing off of it and marketing it. And we seeing a lot of expats doing it too. A lot of people would do anything just to make $1 on these YouTube streets. So we just keeping it 100 over here. But on yesterday, we're gonna talk about this on the podcast series. And I'm gonna call this one "She's Still Choosing." She's still choosing. She's still choosing. She with you, but she's still choosing. And I'm gonna base this off what we saw Ciara Wynn going to a after party at the Oscars with her husband, where she knew that the paparazzi was going to be taking pictures, and she decided to wear this see-through outfit, and only thing that covering her body is she got some black thongs on, and she got something that's covering her breast area, but you can pretty much see everything. You see her husband standing right next to her. He don't really look very happy. He don't seem to be happy. Seem to have a unsure look on his face, because his wife standing there pretty much next to him, fully clothed. But his wife, the woman that he chose to honor as a wife, standing next to him before the whole wide world, pretty much butt naked. And there's no respect in that, especially being a mom, a mother of like 3 or 4 kids, and a wife. And then you so-called yourself to be based, like the marriage based on Christianity and everything and morals, but this is what they doing now, showing their whole body to the world. And that The only person that should be seeing that, all of that, is her husband, Russell Wilson. He's the only one that should have the privilege to see all of that. I mean, because that's the respectable thing to do in a marriage. If you got a husband, I mean, you're going to respect not only him, but you're going to respect that marriage also. And based on what we're seeing and what the world is seeing, and we on the outside looking in, but based on what we can see, it looked like that she has no respect for marriage or have respect for her husband. And she even though she with him, it seems that she's still choosing. Oh yeah, it seems that she's still choosing, like her options are still open because she's showing her body like she on the auction block. You know, she's showing everything, revealing everything so everyone can see. So some of the men that watching, I know she's not doing it for the women, but she's doing it for the men that watching, that gonna see that and get aroused. And then, I mean, they might hit her DM and come after her. And that's not respecting that whatsoever. When you allow your woman to walk outside the door and you accompanying her, you right next to her, pretty much like you co-signing it, whether willingly or not. But you're pretty much saying it's okay that she can stand before you in the world and present herself in that manner. And that's total disrespect. Not only that, you're putting yourself in a situation for danger, for something to happen to you. You can be attacked or anything, because this woman's still choosing. This woman is still choosing. And there's going to be many guys, and I can imagine right now, many guys probably hit the inbox, DMing her, and, you know, trying to put in their wager to see this woman up close and personal. And that's total disrespect, because you're putting her husband in a bad situation, in a bad, like in the public eye, that's a bad look. Not only that, when you're putting this man in danger. I mean, me being a DJ working in the clubs for many years, I've seen situations where women do things. They be out with a guy, and the guy don't really know what's going on. You don't know that he's sitting there all lovey-dovey with his girl, with his wife, buying all these drinks, and then he go to the bathroom, then the girl open her dress. And I've seen this happen many times. I've seen girls go to the club with no panties on, and as soon as the boyfriend or the husband walk to the restroom and walk away, the girl sit there and open her legs wide so everybody can see what she got between her legs. And then you got these guys that walking over to the girl, and then also you're gonna have some guys that's gonna disrespect this guy because they're gonna look at him as a chump. And a lot of guys is gonna try to test this guy, see what he made of. If the girl look good enough and they want the woman, and the woman sending these signals when he walk away, and then she looking at guys opening her legs wide so they can see, and she know they watching. And a lot of time they walk up to approach the woman, and the man walk out the bathroom. I seen this happen. He walk out the bathroom and seeing guys walk away. Every time he go to the bathroom, why do you men always walking away from you? What's going on here? Oh, nothing, baby. I don't know what's going on. It's nothing. But they putting the man in a bad situation. I've seen guys that like started incidents and fights, shootouts, all types of situations I've seen happening. And you got a loose woman out here that's for the streets, that's still choosing, but she's somehow with a guy, got a guy standing next to her on her shoulder. And most of the time, like I said, when a woman carries herself in this manner, even the guys that looking at her, they have no respect for her. They just want to hit it. They just want to hit it and quit it and see what this woman all about or whatever, and then they move on to the next woman. And she have a lot of, and women that carry themselves like that, they get ran through. But it's not a good look to So you, or guys like Russell Wilson that sit next to the woman or stand next to a woman that's carrying herself in this manner, because I mean you putting that man in danger, unknown danger. Because I'm sure he's not aware of what's going on. But when you out front bluntly doing it like she doing it to Russell Wilson out in the open where everybody can see it, it's not a good look. And he should be able to see that his wife is still choosing. Because any respectable woman would not put him in the situation or the humiliation or put herself in that situation, because if she's unavailable, she's not going to be sending out signals such as that or wanting to show her body. So you got women that are desperate that show their body like that. I mean, I think nothing when I see Lizzo, you know what I'm saying, showing her body, showing her behind, because she trying to catch a man. She trying to get somebody, and don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want to be serious and settle down with a woman that carry themselves in that way. I mean, you might get some dick, get beat down, you know, and that's it. Keep it moving. No one is going to take you serious. No one is going to want to bring a woman like that home to their mother, to their family, because you're only good for one thing, and that's the bedroom. That's the bedroom. Not in public. You're not going to want to take a woman like that out in public that carry themselves in that way, because it's not going to be a good look. It's not going to reflect a good look on you. You could be a businessman, a professional person, someone with good reputation, well known, but when you carry someone like that next to you, parade them around, then people are going to begin to think very lowly of you. They're going to say, she got that simp by the neck. Same way like the story I shared with you guys on my main channel. The story I shared about the simp coming from being successful to losing everything based on a woman that he decided to, you know what I'm saying, be with, make his main squeeze. With the club owner, I seen him, man, it's a sad story. Even to this day, this man cannot succeed, even though he changed his life, got a church. The church will not grow because of the woman that's standing next to him. And not only that, when he had the clubs, he ran all those people away. This guy went from making tens and thousands of dollars a day to making close to nothing, going back to work for $15 an hour. He lost all of that because a lot of guys that know him personally, like myself, that's watching this from the outside, we saw him lose everything, sacrifice everything because of the woman that he chose. You gotta be careful when you're choosing a woman. Make sure when you're choosing a woman that she's not still choosing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna settle down with this woman and marry her, especially marry like Russell Wilson. She should not be carrying herself in a way showing all her goodies. And we know she made a song called Goodies, but once you become married and say I do, then no goodies are only supposed to be for your husband's eyes only, not the world. Because this is not the way that a godly woman would carry herself. This is not what a virtuous woman would do, because they would have some integrity inside, some morals, especially if you got kids, not to present themselves in that way, but only for her husband. Only her husband is supposed to see what the whole world saw. But no, this woman has no dignity, nor does she have respect for him. She's putting him in a bad way. She's putting him in a way where he might go to one of these parties one day and somebody might walk up to him and you know what I'm saying, and disrespect him because, you know what I'm saying, you got a woman dressed like that. I mean, be prepared for guys to disrespect her. Not only her, but disrespect you. You should never let a woman go out in public dressed like that. I shared the story. I seen somebody else in my comment section share the story. Same situation. I'd had girls that I show up at their house, pick them up, take them somewhere nice, respectable, and they come out dressed like a hoe, with showing everything. And it happened to me a few times in my life. And each time that happened, I would tell the woman to go back in and dress. If they had I think I had one time when a girl had a problem with it and she didn't want to change. She said, well, if I can't go dressed like this, I just won't go at all. I said, fine. I just drove off, kept moving. She called me like 30 minutes later, wanted me to go way back to her location and pick her up. I picked somebody else up, man. I always have options, so I didn't waste no time. I had someone else on standby. So, you know what I'm saying? But the other times, the women, they usually go in and change clothes, wear something decent, put on something presentable. You know what I'm saying? And then I see they dress like that. I already know what it's going to be all about when we leave. I mean, you can put that outfit on when we get back to the house. You know, you can put that outfit back on when we get back to the hotel or wherever. But right now, we going out around some important people. Going to this, like this lunch, this dinner, or wherever, around some distinguished people, and I don't want you to dress that way. If it's a woman that got some class or whatever, got some sense in her head, she's gonna change. She's not gonna argue with you. But once I see that side of a woman, I see she's dressed that way, I'm gonna look at her different. I'm gonna put her in a different category. I mean, she's not gonna be going out to nice places with me or whatever. We're gonna just keep it gully. We're gonna keep it on her level. It's just gonna be fun, no serious, nothing of that nature. That's a fun girl. That's a fun girl. You can pick them up a dime a dozen. But if it's a woman that carry herself in a nice, respectable way, that dress like not the way Ciara dressed, was very careful in the way they dress, modest, you know, not showing everything, kind of conservative in their dress. Now that turned me on like a motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie. Being a woman that very conservative, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, you know, but in the bedroom a freak, that's good. I mean, that's a great dynamic. I can do that. You know what I'm saying, be the freak in the sheets, not the street. I like a woman that represent herself in a good way, you know, and not carry themselves on a level like that, because I mean, you have a logical conversation with your girl. She dressing like that. She going outside, showing everything. I want to know who you dressing like this for. Why are you showing all of this? Who? I mean, what's going on here? This is not the way my wife should dress. Hell, maybe I should go put on my see-through suit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should advertise. And, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it like that. You gonna make me look bad? I can make you look bad also. Let's do this. But it shouldn't get to that level, though. It shouldn't get to that level where you have to resort to that, though. It shouldn't get to that level where the woman would do that. I mean, the woman should have respect for you. Respect not to wear an outfit like that. And that's just common sense right there. I mean, you want to keep your husband, but if you're wearing that, are you looking for another husband? Are you're not happy at home? So that's the type of vibe I'm gonna feel if I'm out and about and I see this woman with her husband and she dressed like that. The first thing gonna come to my mind, this woman is available. She's not. I'm gonna start reading her for real, straight up. I'm gonna read her from the top to the bottom. If she's not happy, I can get that probably. You know what I'm saying? If I look at her, she looking back at me or whatever. When he's not looking, then okay. So I'm gonna holler at you later. I hit you in the DM. That's the type of vibe I'm gonna feel. But it's different though. Like I said, when you got guys like Russell Wilson in this day and time we living in, they think it's okay for their wife, not the side chick or the girlfriend, but for the wife to carry herself in this manner, to dress this way. We already know about his last relationship, and we see what's happening to him now. Some guys are just a doormat. Some guys are just made to be doormats. I'm beginning to think. I mean, because instead of getting in a better situation, they get in a worse situation. I think they said his ex-wife was sleeping with teammates. Now, his wife he got now is trying to sleep probably with some of his teammates and other people in the industry, because she's showing everything. I mean, everything. That's supposed to be for her husband eyes only, not everybody. But hey, we're living in a different time though. We're living in a time But some people said it's okay. You got even some of the husbands don't see anything wrong with it. Oh, my wife's sexy. Let her show her sexiness, but not butt naked. I mean, not like that. I mean, you that confident in your woman or whatever. I mean, nothing wrong with all of that, but that's just total disrespect right there. Because, like I said, you're gonna have guys watching, getting aroused. You're gonna have guys that's gonna be tempted by this. And then that woman showing she don't really respect you, but she can stand next to you and do that. A lot of alpha men's gonna see that. They're gonna say, man, this she wear the pants, and that this guy just a pushover. I mean, if you're dealing with a woman like that, you need to just let her be free. You know what I'm saying? Cut her loose, give her freedom, let her go to the streets and do what she need to do. She don't need to be around you because you're gonna end up in a bad situation. You might lose your life. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose your wife, but you might lose your wife also. Because if she's sitting that type of sign out, let's say you change your way of dressing. Let's say you walking out with your chest all out, showing your chest and showing your body. Your woman is gonna feel some type of way. She's gonna feel insecure. She's gonna feel that you're trying to attract other women. And most likely that's gonna be the case. I mean, so it's not a good look. I mean, it's not a good look at all. It's so total disrespect, and it shows that she's still choosing. So if you got a woman that carrying herself in that manner, showing all her bodies, but she with you, she married to you, and she your girlfriend, she carry herself in that way, she's still choosing. So don't be with a woman that's still choosing. So I hope you guys take heed to that, though. I'm about to get up out of here. Make sure you check out, like I said, this channel. We're going to have more and more content I'm going to be putting on. And also, rock with me on BlackAmericanExpatRadio.com. We do Grind Time Live on Top of Number 9, Monday through Fridays from 1 to 6 p.m. Central. And also, on the weekend, we stream 24/7, 365. Playing great music and also great shows.
Looking for your favorite artist?
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This the Kid 50 Cent.
What up, man? It's Waka Flocka Flame.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's Big Sean.
Black American Expat Radio.